Hi everybody, this is Jennifer with creativecricutdesigns.blogspot.com, and I want to show you a project that I worked on over the weekend. And what I did is I made a potty chart for my daughter. She's having some colon issues, so we're trying to get those squared away. She has like a fear of going to the bathroom in public and stuff like that. So she's 4 years old, and we're really trying to get her to go number 2 on the potty all the time. So what I did is I let her pick out some colors that she likes, and I made her own potty chart. And how I did it is I used the Cricut Lite's Chore chart cartridge. On here, in case you are unfamiliar, there is a chart that you can do. It's right, I don't know if there's one on the front. Yes. This chart right here, and instead of it saying chore chart, I just cut some of that out because 2 letters, when you cut it out, 2 of the letters stay on here, so I just cut those letters out, and I use Life's a Beach cartridge to cut out Michaela's potty chart. I used the 12x24 mat with the 12x24 paper. I cut the chart out at 20 inches. Just so that I would have some, it's a 24-inch piece of cardstock, and I wanted to be able to decorate the side, or so it wouldn't take up the whole entire 12x24 piece of paper or the cardstock. So what I did that, and then I cut out the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I put it all together. And what I'm going to do is show you what I did, and probably have to make this a little bit different here. I'm going to move the camera. Michaela's potty chart, and I have the days of the week on here, and then I took I cut out some white paper, which was 2.5 by 2.5 squares, and I laminated them, and then I put them in the squares that were like this, and then like I said, I have them laminated, and then I cut out about 61-inch stars from the same cartridge. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my Zots and put them on the back of the stars and just put them on here for each week for a 2-week period. And then when that's done, is I'll just take those dots off, and I can easily just recut more. I'm trying to think of any creative ideas of how I could do it without using up a lot of paper, but I have a lot of yellow paper, and so I mean I really don't mind it. But I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, just because it's a chore chart, you don't have to, you know, necessarily use it as that. You could use it for whatever you want by just changing it up a bit. I do wish that there was, you know, 4 columns, you know, of the 4 of these instead of 3. Or maybe even 5, so that you could put your whole months on there and then just keep going from there. But it's set up to cut as it is. You can only change the size of it. You can't add more sections, so that you could have 4 weeks on there like a true monthly calendar. But like I said, I used, for Michaela's potty chart, I used Life's a Beach. The Michaela part I cut out at 1 3/4 inch, and then the potty chart I probably cut at 1 inch so I could get it all on there. I cut out 3 different toilets from the Chore chart cartridge. I cut one at 4 inches, one at 3 1/4, and then one at 3 3/4. The days of the week, I cut them all out at 3 inches except for the Thursday, because it was wider, so I cut that at 2 3/4. But yeah, I really think that this turned out really good, and I hope she'll like it. I'll show her today when she gets home that it's all completed for her, and we're ready to hang it up. I wasn't able to laminate the whole 12x24 piece of cardstock. I wish I would have, or had the money to buy one that would laminate the whole thing. But this is what I came up with, and I thought it was kind of a creative idea to create a big potty chart for her that we can get on the wall, and she can go ahead and use the Zots and put on her own little stars for when she goes number 2. And on the chart, or on the Cricut cartridge, it has like the squares or circles for the days of the week, and you could use the different colors. But I just cut them all out in pink. She wanted the pink on her toilet seat, like, you know how you can buy those cushion ones for when they're learning to go on the potty. She has a Dora one, which was actually red, but she hasn't used that in like a year. But she wanted the toilet seats to be pink, so we did that. And then for the stars, I just used this one right here. I didn't use the circle or anything. I just cut out the stars, and those were at 1 inch. So yeah, that's my daughter's chore chart for Michaela to go number 2 on the potty. And I don't know if she's scared or what the deal is, but we're working with the GI specialist to hopefully get everything under control. But here's her potty chart for the number 2. So I thought I would share that with you guys. And, you know, if you're looking to make other charts for your children or anything, you know, you can surely use this cartridge to make those. It doesn't have to be a chore chart. But there are a lot of chore cuts on the cartridge itself. Such as, let's see, here's all the ones on the back. So the laundry, dusting, you know, cleaning, brushing your teeth, vacuuming, laundry. There's a bunch of them on here. I know I had seen somebody use this bird cage to make a card versus just using it as cleaning the bird cage or whatever it may be, but I just wanted to throw this idea out to you guys just in case you're having any littler ones that you want to start potty training them. You could get this cartridge and show them how it's done. So I thank you very much for watching and have a great day.